Hi guys, Techmaster back with another video. So, this is gonna sound a little odd, but I would probably not recommend buying the iPad Air 3 anymore, and I'll explain why. So, this device came out in 2019, and it is getting pretty dated. I mean, internally, it's still pretty powerful, but like I mentioned, watch, I haven't mentioned this. The iPad Air 4 is only $50 more for both storage capacities, and the iPad Air 4 is a way better device, 2 generations newer chip, much better performance, much newer modern design. And if you go down, like this is $549 for 256, this is $599. So to be honest, I don't think the iPad Air 3 is the best value iPad anymore. Like I think it is a good iPad. It's not terrible, but it's not like the best. Wouldn't be my first choice anymore. I feel like it's getting a little dated and it's still very expensive for its age. I feel like this is almost 4 years old and it's still at least $400. So like yeah, I wouldn't say this is the best valued device anymore. But obviously, if you own it, I would recommend keeping it. Like you don't have to upgrade to the Air 4. Like I mentioned, that's not a very good upgrade. But yeah, the iPad Air 3 is still a good device. If you have it, keep it. But I wouldn't buy it, and that wouldn't be like my first choice to buy. Yeah, because it's $419. That's only and yeah, like even the iPad Pro 2018, which has an A12X, which is actually a little bit more powerful, is only $100 more for $519. And so yeah, that would probably be a better choice too. Because yeah, I mean, I'm just looking at these. Yeah, look, these 12.9 iPad Pros are massive. If you've seen them in person, they're massive. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend buying the iPad Air 3. That wouldn't be like my first choice anymore. Unfortunately, that just wouldn't be my first choice. But yeah. Anyway, that sums up this video, and it's got an A12 processor, the iPad Air 3, but like yeah, I mean it's not the newest chip. It's still gonna be dated pretty soon, so yeah. Um, yeah, that's really the only reason to buy this iPad. I feel like is the performance because it's still very powerful. But yeah, like again, it just wouldn't be my first choice. I would recommend the Air 4 way like 10 times more over that, especially you can see because you can only find it for $50 more. So yeah. Anyway, that pretty much sums up this video, and subscribe.